Guys, what's going on? Johnny the Supplement Advisor. So here today with a review on CNP whey protein. A massive thank you to Rachel and everyone at CNP for sending me down this all the way from the UK. I highly do appreciate it, guys. And I must say, I was very taken aback by this, but obviously you guys are going to find out why. But let's get straight to it. So we're going to look at the nutritional panel of this, and it's important to know that per 2 kgs you're going to get 66 servings, 66 scoops. So in a 30-gram serving, you're going to get 4.4 grams of carbs, 3.2 grams being sugar. Then you're going to get 21 grams protein, and 1.6 grams of that's going to be your fat. 0.3 grams of that is going to be saturated fat. So you're looking at about 114 calories per serving, which isn't bad at all. Normally looking at about 120 calories. And yes, the ingredients of this is your whey protein concentrate, milk protein concentrate, and your skim milk powder. Also important to note, guys, that in this they're using estrogen, which obviously helps the absorption of the protein. So that's also very important to remember. And this also has some xanthan gum inside as well to obviously enhance the texture of this to make it a bit thicker. So when it comes to flavor, they have a lot of flavors. Right now they got the rainbow cookie, which is out, sticky toffee pudding, cereal milk, so many flavors to choose from. But I've got the chocolate flavor, and yes, obviously I'm a chocolate fan. To me, the best chocolate whey would be, best chocolate protein I'll say would be your Synthesis 6. So since this is obviously whey protein, because obviously you get whey from milk, etc, etc. So this is a whey per se. But with that being said, the stake is obviously high, because guys, so many companies out there make chocolate, and to me, you know, chocolate's done, it's good, it's a good flavor. It's obviously a very decent choice, a good base flavor for any kind of shake that you're trying to make. You know, whether you're putting in some blueberries, whether you're putting in peanut butter, very versatile flavor. So for a company to hit chocolate out of the park, it's going to take something special. But as I said, you know, more or less they kind of all taste very similar, because you know a lot of companies get their stuff manufactured by another company or by, you know, someone else, and that's why they all kind of taste very similar. So as I said, to me, the best tasting protein, let's just go with protein, is Synthesis 6 from BSN back in the day, 100%. I'll say the chocolate flavor was amazing. The peanut butter flavor, peanut butter cookie, whatever it was, with the little inclusions was phenomenal. Fantastic flavor. I loved it. And yes, obviously wasn't the most clean formula out there. But when it comes to protein, I think taste is very paramount, because you're going to be using it day after day after day. And just remember, guys, this isn't like a pre-workout where you're going to use whey protein and the next day, you know, you're going to feel jacked and huge and ripped, or, you know, literally after one serving, you're going to feel and notice a difference. It doesn't work like that. But what I would say very importantly is that you have to figure out how it reacts and responds to you, because, you know, digestion can be an issue for sure, especially if you're a bit lactose intolerant. You know, you can have issues there. So with that being said, for someone to hit a chocolate flavor out the park, like a tried and true flavor, it's going to take something brilliant and amazing. And let me just be honest here, guys, when it comes to their chocolate, I would say it's the best chocolate hands down. No competition, honestly. Because when I say that, I'm not just talking about the flavor, I'm talking about the entire experience. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. There is not a lot of froth on top, which can be an issue with some proteins, especially whey protein, where it can have a lot of froth, and, you know, it takes away from the flavor, because when you finish drinking it, damn, you still got like a froth that's followed you all the way right to the end. So there can be an issue. But with this, I mean, there's none of that. It's just like the perfect thickness, like minimal froth whatsoever, and there's no indigestion, there's no stomach issues, there's no mixability issues. Bro, this stuff is like, bro, whoever made this, put this together from CNP, thank you. I just want to say thank you. You know why? Because this stuff is brilliant. I absolutely enjoy the taste of this. And, you know, as I said, like, I don't really do reviews on whey protein, because it's all, you know, especially like a proper review, because to me, they're all very similar. But when it comes to this flavor right here, guys, good grief, you know, it has a nice milky rich chocolate taste to it. There is no bitterness seeping through this. It's just like creamy, rich, like beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I very seldomly ever describe anything absolutely beautiful. It's going to take something amazing. As I said, they've really nailed it. when it comes to flavor, as I said, for me, flavor doesn't really mean too much, but when it comes to a whey protein, I mean, fair enough, there's a lot of quality whey protein out on the market, 100%. You know, let's not forget, the whey proteins are obviously made in GMP facility, all that kind of stuff, 100%. Awesome. Quality is obviously very important for sure. You know, because obviously the better the quality, the better the effectiveness, etc., etc. But as I said, when it comes to protein, to supplement your protein intake is obviously very important, especially if you're not getting enough protein in general from your food. You know, it could be convenience sake, there could be affordability sake, or like in literally my case, in my scenario, where, you know, the only thing I could literally get my hands on that I could afford would be companies sending me some whey protein to review. Literally, that would be basically one of my only sources of protein other than having eggs, because eggs are, they're not cheap, but you know, they're more affordable than meat. So for me, guys, like, this was brilliant to supplement my protein intake with, because it tasted amazing. And guys, it's like something you want to get creative with, because, you know, kind of puts your mind out there like, damn, this stuff tastes so good. How will it taste with oats? How will it taste with cream cheese? Oh, sorry, cottage cheese. How will it taste with yogurt? How will it taste with wheat bix? Like, you just want to get creative with it, because it's so good, so versatile. And to me, like, thus far, this has to be the best international whey protein I've used, 100%. As I said, like, it would obviously take a lot. As I said, I'm not difficult when it comes to whey protein, as long as it tastes great, you know, and there's minimal froth, you know, the thickness is like just right for myself. As I said, it's not going to be to everyone's liking, maybe, you know, maybe someone likes it a bit runny, maybe someone likes a bit of froth, I don't know. But to me, because this is my opinion on review, this is the best whey protein I've had, period. Because as I said, taste is very important when it comes to whey, 100%. And as I said, 66 scoops per 2 kilo tub. That stuff will last you a while, but I mean, come on, it tastes so good. It's not going to last you that long, is it? So for me, guys, I'm just going to be real with you. Like, if you love chocolate and you love whey, I mean, obviously, if you're watching this channel, you're obviously supplemented with some kind of form of protein. I'll say, if you want the best stuff on the market, not just taste, but like quality, because like, you literally taste the quality. You're not seeing any grit at the end of, you know, your shake, and it's not like, you know, suspect where the powder looks a bit lumpy and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, the CNP is quality, 100%. And I mean, how do I know that? Dude, you know, I've had my fair share of working with brands, and they'd be nothing but a pleasure to work with, and just their brand oozes quality. And for me, I mean, kind of what other brand can I really do a near 10-minute review on a whey on, like, honestly. So to me, the stuff is brilliant, and I highly, highly recommend this. That's why, to me, this is the current leader when it comes to whey protein, especially on the international border, because, as I said, it's not accessible to South Africans as yet, but that's why I'm really pushing a local distributor or supplement store to actually get their stuff, because honestly, I mean, if they can nail a whey this good, dude, they can do anything. And obviously the review on the CNP peptide will drop, obviously their protein blend, that's going to drop, so look forward to doing that one. That's the biscuit flavor, and again, guys, that one's crazy good too. So for me, there's very few brands I'll really do like a whey protein review on, because as I said, it's more or less the same stuff, but their one just tastes so good and such a lovely experience. I cannot fault them at all. So for me, this gets probably one of the first ever 10 out of 10 reviews for it, because it is that good. And honestly, don't even doubt me if you haven't even tried it. Once you try it, then let me know. But as I said, if you're a fan of the old school Synthesis 6 and just like the milkshake experience, and just nice and thick and decadent and rich, then this is definitely going to be up your alley. In fact, this is going to be up everyone's alley that loves the chocolate. And I have no doubt that the rest of the flavors are absolutely incredible. That's why I'm looking forward to trying all the other flavors for sure, because as I said, like, this stuff has literally got to be more creative, because it is that good, and I just want to kind of give back any way that I can, and obviously spread the truth out there. So again, a massive thank you to Rachel, CNP, for the opportunity. Guys, never ever sleep on CNP, and never ever sleep on the whey protein. This chocolate flavor is banging.